I'm Julie. I'm Gabby's mom. She's a 4-year-old here in the preschool program. And she was born at 25 weeks after a medical complication during my pregnancy. She was unbelievably tiny. She was 1 pound 11.5 ounces, 13 inches long. That means that she weighed less than a large soda from any fast food place you go to. From her toes to her shoulders, she was as long as a dollar bill. She was in the hospital 100 days, and almost every day was spent just trying to get her to the next day. And she was an incredibly sick child. She truly needed to be in the intensive care. Once she came home, she was still on oxygen and a heart monitor until she was a year old. She also suffered retinopathy of prematurity, which happens in preemies' eyes because of the oxygen that they need to stay alive, and it can cause blindness. In Gabby, she is legally blind without her glasses, 20/3200, and legally blind is 2200. So with her glasses, she's just under legally blind, which is still an amazing deficit for a child to have to deal with. And we really struggled to find a way to help Gabby grow and learn and live a happy and fulfilling life, because we just didn't know where to turn, how to get her the help that she needed, and who would even help her. It's very difficult to find services for a child. Private medical insurance frequently refuses to cover anything. And when they're so young, it's very hard to get a definitive diagnosis, which makes it harder to get your medical services covered. Also, there's a shortage of people that will even help children. Finding physical therapy out in the free world on your own is a whole bunch of phone calls of, well, I'm sorry, we don't see people under the age of 12. I was working in Dallas and living in Fort Worth, and Gabby was going to a regular daycare because it was the only local service we had available. Gabby, along with having cerebral palsy, has low vision as a complication of prematurity, and she needs her glasses in order to see anything in the world around her. Without them, she's completely blind. And our local daycare that kept her for the whole day, with the exception of the 2 hours that our local school district would provide her instruction during, removed her glasses because they wanted to keep her out of trouble. As a child with special needs, she was only allowed to be in an infant classroom, not with children her age. She was not exposed to activities or educational ideas that would help her grow. She was treated like a 6-month-old. And I was desperate to find something or somebody that cared for Gabby as much as I did. We started Gabby at UCP as a 3-year-old child that wasn't walking or talking or socializing or playing with toys. And from my first moment in the building, she was treated with respect and dignity and an amazing amount of patience and love. Instantly, everybody jumped through every hoop to find every service they could provide her: physical therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy. They're all really big names for things that are really everyday to most people and so important to these children: walking, talking, playing with toys, tolerating a bath. In the classroom, Gabby wasn't treated as if she had no intelligence just because she couldn't talk. I can't imagine being unable to tell the people around me that I understand and I want more. And that's my daughter. She has a brain inside this beautiful little head, and she wants the same chances as everybody else. And at UCP, they give her every chance, no limits, no boundaries. They give her repeated opportunities and an enormous amount of praise for everything she does. There's nothing too small to be praised, and that's huge for children that feel so different from their peers. What's so amazing about UCP is the dedication and the specialization. They meet each child at their skill level. You can't get that in every classroom, in a regular preschool, in a regular 4- 5-year-old program especially, but even as young as 3 to 18 months, they'll tell you they work on the class as a whole, but not the child as an individual. And here, they manage to focus on every child and all the children at once, and work on what they need to accomplish, but help them all move in these incredible circles where they learn so much more than, as their parents, we could expect. Even the average normal children in the classroom excel. And that one-on-one dedication and working as a team is what makes this so invaluable. Gabby has blossomed in such an incredible way during her time here. And the support around us, it's unbelievable. She has become a child instead of a sick infant. She has an unlimited future, and she knows it too. To watch her be in her world instead of watching it pass her by is unbelievable. And it's the greatest gift. It truly is. I can't wait to see what she does every day.